Hi Scorpio, it's your honest homegirl 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐞, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. With that said, how I do my readings, I do your intuitive message first, and then I get into your honest talking tarot session. So with that said, let's just jump right into your reading. So Spirit wants you to do something different. Spirit wants you to, or somebody may want you to do something different. Change your ways, change how you feel, change your routine, change there's the energy of being spontaneous, okay? So if you have like a routine, Spirit's like, get out of it. Because by you shaking up your routine, it's shaking up the energy within you for something new to come, for you to feel less indifferent about things. Because I feel like this schedule that you're on, it's like repeated. You wake up, you do this, 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 you do this. And it's like, it's getting boring. And then you're getting tired of it. And then it's like, there needs to be a change somehow, some way. So if you wake up in the morning and the first thing you do is meditate and then do yoga and then go make a smoothie, Spirit's like, no, switch it up. Wake up, you may want to pray. You may want to go and take your shower. Then you may want to sit there and get a smoothie. And just do something different is what I'm getting here. For others of you, you may need to really work on forgiving yourself. It's like you're quick to forgive others, but you're not quick to forgive yourself for some of the mistakes that you've made, for some of the things that you may have said. And it's like, one thing I realized too during this healing journey was like, how could God forgive me if I can't even forgive myself? How could God forgive me if I couldn't forgive others? You know? So it's like there's something within you where you may feel guilty for doing something. And the thing is, if you don't forgive yourself, nobody else is going to forgive you. But you got to forgive yourself first, Scorpio, before you could sit there and even think for somebody else to forgive you. You may have done something or did not do something. You may have said something or did not say something. And it's like you're beating yourself up about it. But guess what? That was a lesson that you needed to learn. That's all that it is. It's literally a lesson that you needed to learn so that you don't do it again and you move forward. For others of you, the fall may be a prominent time for you. So if things have been dying down, slowing down for you, I feel like things will pick back up for you in the fall. Or there may be a change in your life come the fall. All right. Some of you, like I've been telling all my fixed signs, you guys have been in realignment for the past couple of months, okay? Actually, I'm hearing for some of you a couple of years, okay, where you could have been going through your Saturn return. For some of you, you could have just been going through so many changes in your life where it's like you're kind of fixated on things staying the same. And that's kind of feeling like you being in control. But Spirit's like, no, you got to lose control to gain control. So when things happen, just ride that wave. When I did your live reading on Instagram last night, go check that one out, where I was telling you how you guys are just so fixated on healing so much that you don't live life, okay? And it kind of keeps you in this depression, in this state of mind and being of, I have to fix, I have to fix, I have to fix, I have to fix. Sometimes things don't need to be fixed. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, okay? Your heart's not broken. There's nothing that you need to fix when it comes to your heart. Only thing you have to do is heal emotions, heal your thought process, heal how you respond to things, heal how you react to things. But your heart is still pumping. It's still pumping blood because you're still alive. So that's something that doesn't need fixing. Stop thinking that you always have to fix yourself. Sometimes there's just readjustments and just doing things a little different and changing how you do things, how you view things. And it's those little changes that will make a bigger change in your life, a bigger impact in your life. And you'll see that life is so much easier than what you perceive it to be. For some of you guys, you know, you may have lost out on money and you may be feeling down about it, or you may have spent too much money and you feel guilty about it. It's okay. It's a lesson learned. Materialistic things, whatever you lost that was materialistic, that, you know, that was tangible, whether it was a car, a house, I'm hearing even a person, money, you know, those things always come back, sometimes in different forms. Okay. You may have lost out on a job or some money, but guess what? Somebody gifted you some money 2 months from now and it came back around. If it was a person, the thing is, yes, their physical body is gone, but guess what? You can connect with them spiritually. It may not be the way you want to connect with the person. And yes, I understand losing people, and especially prominent people in our lives. We want that comfort. We want that hug. We want that talk. We want that physical touch. But sometimes we have to accept the fact that we have to communicate and have those conversations with them in a totally different way now. And it may not be the way that we want. And I feel like you've been fixated on having something a particular way, but you have to be more open and more spontaneous to connecting with spirit. Okay. For others of you, this could have been a person that left you out in the cold. Rejection is your protection. Okay. And I always look at it that way. When people do me wrong, when people say things about me, when people don't stand up for me the way that I would stand up for them, I honestly just, you know what? That was God showing me who this person was. It wasn't meant to be. It ain't meant for them to be in my life. Thank you, God, for showing me. Now I got to switch it up and do things differently now. You know, for others of you, you know, a job may not have accepted you or accepted your application or gave you that grant or that loan, because guess what? There was some underlying factors within those contracts that would have had you jammed up. But guess what? Spirit saved you. So instead of you looking at things from a perspective of being down and out, it was your protection. Okay, there's a reason why things did not work out the way that they did. There's a reason. And I had this epiphany last night that all the prominent women that I lost in my life at a very early age, it was a reason for it. There was a reason that I lost them, because I would not be the person that I am today if my life was different. Who's to sit there and say they stayed in my life? My life could be worse than what it is now because of their influence in some way, shape, or form. But God called them to leave this realm to help protect me because of the things that God knew I would have to go through. My ancestors would be able to foresee certain things to forewarn me about it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, it hurts that we lose people, but at the same time, our ancestors, our spirit guides could do so much more for us, because they can see so much more than what they could have if they were in this physical realm here. They wouldn't have been able to protect us from certain things. So be grateful for that. Look at things from a different perspective, okay? You guys may also have a habit of reverting back to things that you used to do that were unhealthy because you were down and out, because you feel sad. You have to understand that the tools that have been given to you, meditation, yoga, fasting, changing your eating habits, working out, having, you know, like-minded friends and things of that nature are all there as tools to help you get through what you're going through, versus you going back to vices of drinking, smoking too much, having sex too much, partying too much, just doing too much, overeating too much, or overthinking too much, or feeling like you gotta overly heal yourself. Okay, because there's a lot of things that you feel like that need to be fixed, and it really don't need to be fixed. It's just your perception on things that need to really be changed. In order, your outlook needs to be changed, basically, for your life to change. For others of you, you could be realizing that this is a habit of yours, that when things don't go your way, you revert back to a certain, like, way of being, and you're like, you know what, not this time. I'm going to step back. I'm really going to do some introspecting on myself. I'm going to distance myself from social media for a little while, and I'm going to really figure out what it is that I'm doing. And then I need to change it up and switch it up so that I can have better results and attract better things in my life. If that has resonated with you so far, Scorpio, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let's get into your honest talking tarot session. Again, I apologize if I'm not looking at you in this camera, because I promise you I'm still trying to figure this out. I just need to do it a little bit more often so that I can get the gist of it. Honestly, I don't like sitting there having my face on camera, but Spirit want me outside, so I'm outside. I mean, I'm inside, but I'm outside. Spirit, what is going on with Scorpio? Scorpio, make sure you are getting your proper rest. Do not burn yourself out, okay? That work will still be there, okay? All right, Scorpio. So you have strong male ancestor energy around you, or this could have literally been women in your life that were more in their masculine energy, not because they wanted to be, because they had to be. So they could have been single parents. They could have been, you know, a boss, okay? They could have had a position in life at their job where they may have only worked around a bunch of masculine, so that's why they had a lot of masculine energy and tendencies, okay? Or this could, like I said, be a father, a grandfather, an uncle, a cousin, but their energy is heavy around you. Know that you are heavily protected. You ain't got to worry about a damn thing, I'm hearing. And I'm like, I see somebody like with so much attitude saying like, you ain't got to worry about a damn thing, Scorpio. Like, continue to focus on healing yourself mentally and emotionally. I got you, okay? So don't overthink things. Don't overwork yourself, all right? Continue to do what you need to do that you know is going to help you progress in life, all right? Many of you may have finally had this aha moment on what it was that you didn't close out a cycle with. You could have been so focused and fixated on one thing that wasn't even what Spirit wanted you to focus on and fix. There was something else that you needed to be focusing on and fixing. And you're finally getting that aha moment like, oh, that's what I should have been working on. But it's like Spirit's like telling you to change your routine up in order for you to see that. Okay, because you've been so in this mundane routine that you got caught up and fixated on it that you're missing something. Okay, and they're like, take a step back, change how you're doing things so that you can see things differently, so you can receive this aha moment on what it is that you still haven't fully completed yet. Something that there was a cycle that needed to end, but you haven't fully ended it because you, like I said, been fixated on something else versus what really needed to be worked on, that needed to be fixing, you know, that needed to be fixed. For many of you guys, you could be trying to complete a project at home. So I don't know if you've been like redecorating, painting, you're trying to make it more home, like make it feel more like you type of energy. Okay, you could be definitely doing some spring cleaning. Spring did come early for us. Many of you guys too, there could have been something with work too that you missed out. Like you may have missed something, you may have overlooked the email or something, and you have to fix that. You have to finish that. It could be pertaining to a Virgo or something. And if it's not pertaining to a Virgo, this could be you honestly taking time out for yourself. Some of you sat there and, you know, you may have jumped outside a little too early for some of you guys, okay? And I only say that because there was something that you overlooked, okay? When you were in isolation, when you were in solitude, when you were, staying away from everything and anybody type of energy. So they may want you to go back inside only to come back outside with a new perspective on things, okay? Some of you may have a Virgo in your life that has a daughter. And if they have a daughter that's under the age of 11, call them, check up on them, make sure they're good. They could even have like a granddaughter or something. Just call them and make sure they're good. Or for some of you, you have to understand that this Virgo has reverted back to a child, okay? You have to understand that. So if you're dealing with someone that is up there in age, an elderly person, and it's funny because a Scorpio told me this, twice a baby, once a man, or something like that, along those lines. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. For others of you, you could be thinking back on a bright idea. Okay, there was something that you thought about when you were in solitude. There was an idea that you wanted to implement in your life that would help either a young child, or it could help you with your inner child. And it's like you got so fixated on doing some other things that you forgot about this bright idea that's about to help you close a chapter in your life, a cycle in your life. And it has a lot to do with your inner child, Scorpio. So I need you to think back when you were inside and you were in isolation and you were doing some inner work and that shadow work. I'm seeing too, you may have written it down somewhere. So look through your notebooks, look through your papers. Okay, there's something that you wrote down that you said you were going to do, but you have not done it yet. And that's going to help you complete a cycle with something. It's going to help you, heal your inner child. It has something connected to your inner child. Something that you wrote down, something that you said you were going to do. You have not done it yet because you've been so fixated on other things. And that's the key. That's what you should have been focusing on to get yourself to the next level, to the next step. Because it's like your mind went elsewhere as soon as you came back outside. And it wasn't what you had planned on doing. So look back in your notes. I'm hearing. Look back in your notes. You wrote something down when you probably was channeling for yourself or something. And you said, oh, this is a bright idea. Yes, I'm going to do it. And when you went back outside, you didn't do it. So go back into your notes. There's something there. Some of you need to just meditate. I'm hearing at night. So if you used to meditating during the day, meditate at night for some reason. You may come up with something, or it may refresh your memory about this aha moment or this bright idea, okay? Some of you are going to encounter a young girl in Virgo season. She's going to need your help. She's going to need some type of healing. You may meet a little girl that is going through what you went through. And you're going to give her some wise advice on how to handle that, how to deal with it. Some of you could be going back to an old job or old home. I promise you, the word fixated is still like in my mind. I don't know what you're fixated on, but you're fixated on something, and Spirit's like, stop being so fixated on that. Do something outside of that fixation so you can get the answers that you seek. Okay? You don't want to get so fixated on something that you forget what needs to be done. Let's get some homegirl advice for Scorpio. Learn the lesson so you can let that karmic go. Some of you guys have some type of karmic lesson with someone or with a place. You could be fixated on going back to something, and it's like Spirit's like, I didn't bring you this far to go backwards. I need you to go forward. And it's like you're holding on to something that you just need to let go of. This could be a person, a place, or a thing. Okay? 1 year from now, it may take 1 year from now for you to learn this lesson, for you to let it go. Pay attention to the signs. Spirit has been trying to show you what it is that you need to let go of, but you've been so fixated on other things that's why Spirit's like, I need you to switch up your routine so I can sit there and show you in a different way, because obviously you are Ray Charles to the signs that I've been trying to show you. And then we have charge your crystals. So don't forget to cleanse your crystals, charge your crystals. And the winter time, it came out in the reverse. So you may have thought that it may take up until the winter for you to achieve something, but it may not. Okay. And then for some of you guys, it may not be the winter. So if you were banking on the winter for something to happen, it may take a little longer than just the winter, because it's what? It's March now, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So 8 months. You may think that something can happen in 8 months, and it may take up to a year from now. So 12 months from now, it may be when something will transpire for you. And some of you need to go get a natal chart reading from an astrologer, because that can help you like really figure out what it is that you'll be going through, so you can really make a plan on how to deal with what's coming towards you. Okay. And we have manifestation, music for manifestation, and accept heaven's help. So a lot of you guys, how you can help Spirit help you is by listening to high vibrational music. I'm hearing Afro beats. I'm hearing, I don't know why that song, what's love got to do with it, got to do with it. So maybe a lot of you guys could be listening to Tina Turner. Is that Tina Turner? I think it's Tina Turner. So maybe some of you could be listening to Tina Turner. But either way, listen to music that's going to uplift you, that's going to bring your spirits higher. Okay, your frequency, raise your frequency. And the thing is, you've been praying for a lot of things, but it's like you keep trying to be in control of stuff. Spirit's like, let go of control. Who else I told that to? That you got to let go of control. Like, you got to lose control to gain control. Stop trying to control things, because when you try to control things, that's when you fuck things up, Scorpio. Okay? Spirit's like, okay, we heard your prayers. We're about to answer them. But if you don't get them out the way, how am I supposed to help you? So what you need to be doing more so is meditating and listening to music to manifest your dreams. Okay, Scorpio? Do not sit there and try to be in control of everything and how everything should be, because it won't go that way if you keep trying to control stuff. It's okay. And it says no need to do. Relax, okay? Just relax. It says, I'm exactly where I need to be, exactly when I need to be. There's nothing more I need to do. I mean, yes, there will always be laundry and taxes, but in terms of my life's path, I don't need to do anything because I am already here. I take a deep breath, relax, and trust, and then do laundry. So if there's anything, only if you got something to do your laundry and your taxes, Scorpio, okay? Focus on that. Don't be sitting there focusing on anything else right now, okay? Because you are where you need to be. You're experiencing what you need to experience. You are in alignment, okay? Stop trying to control so much and try to bring more in than you need to be handling at this time, okay? But again, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you next time.